From a city that's played host to 10 Super Bowls, here's a look inside the Mercedes-Benz Superdome in New Orleans. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Dallas Cowboys and the New Orleans Saints. The calendar has turned to December, and we're in the home stretch now as we're underway in Week 13. And this carries into the end zone. And he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start at the 25. First carry now for the former Badger, Jonathan Taylor. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Maybe I'm wrong, but it looked like even if he had opted to keep that, I don't think there was going to be much to gain.
Seemed like it was perfectly defense. And know what they say? Those guys on the other side, they get paid too.
Third play here, this opening drive, as they're up against a 3rd and 5. Now they'll throw here out of the gun.
Man, God.
And that's exactly what defense
hate when they do that.
Find ways to get off the field when you can.
Come
especially
on.
3rd down, and 3rd down defense going to be vital in this game. Able to knock that one away and force a 4th down.
Man, passed him and everything. Make him jump for the ball.
Out is Rigoberto Sanchez on 4th down to punt this thing. And now that'll kick out of bounds, and this is going to be spotted back at their own 30. Oh, man. 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll run for the first time with Sonny Michel. And he'll slip his way up across the 30 to the 32. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 32-yard line.
Now Locke. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off near the 29. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
That was a nice catch, and not by the guy who thought it was going to be. How about the defender turning into an offensive player as soon as the ball hits his hands, and off he goes, off to the races, and into the end zone.
The Saints have a 7-0 lead.
The score is Saints 7, Cowboys nothing.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Block trying again after the pick six. Now he lost the football. It's out. And I do believe the offense got this back. Goodness, they did. Their own 1-yard line is where they got it back, cutting it close here. So they keep the football, but now face second and long. And they'll bring him down here right around the 17-yard line.
Quarterback.
They get 16 out of that one, but they'll still need to convert on third.
A gain of 16 on the play.
On third and long, it's Locke. Caught out left side by Robinson. And he'll get it up here this time to the 21. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to fourth down.
They didn't get the first down, but I have to say I do like the call. I like what they were trying to do. Try and hit your receiver on the run and see if he can pick it up. Keep it on his feet, get a little rack yardage.
Yeah, but a nice job defensively to get to him and keep him short of the first. It's a 39-yard punt, 3 on the return. And the Saints will take over with a first down and 10.
At their own 40-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And the last drive, their first drive, 3 and out. What changes here, if anything?
I think it's making sure the guys that you trust the most with the ball, the biggest playmakers you have, that they touch it on this possession to try and get things moving.
So get it to the horses.
Without a doubt. They're the ones that typically end up in the end zone.
And we're at the 41, second and 9. He gives it up. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line.
Jonathan Taylor, the ball carrier.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice game like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
Gun now on third down. Able to find Isabella. And he will have the first down as he gets this to the 47. The drive stays alive. A third down gain of 8.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
They'll run on first down. Taylor. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. 17 there and a New Orleans first down.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
So first and 10 now from the 30. Second down.
In any event, it happened pretty quickly. I'm not sure he made the right decision on that one. I think if he had it to do over again, he would have found a different target downfield. But he made his decision, and that one's incomplete.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. The open man is Shark. It's complete. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys 16. He'll get 15 and a Saints first down.
16-yard line.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. On first down, it's Taylor. The ball is free. It's picked up by the Cowboys. And nothing but daylight ahead. He's at the 40. Past the 20. 10. And this is going to be brought back for a fumble return touchdown by the Cowboys. Oh, backbreaker. That'll drive the coach, the offensive coordinator, just crazy. You get it all the way down there in the red zone, can't capitalize. Instead, they go the other way on the fumble return for a touchdown. How
about the aggressiveness of the defense, though? They're not about to just fall on a fumble, are they? Scoop and score is their motto, and they just did it.
Extra point splits the uprights, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
Hey.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And they'll be looking to start fresh. Just a moment ago, they were backed up, coughed up the football, and then saw it go the other way for 6 points.
I just wonder, partner, sometimes they put such an emphasis on things. And, you know, in that situation, as they ran out there, they were told, take care of the football, don't cough it up. And sometimes that's the last thing you hear, and that's exactly what you do.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Here's Taylor. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. Well, they're making an effort to get the ground game going tonight. So far, it's working.
I like what we're seeing from the offensive line. They seem to have the leverage going, and they're controlling things and reestablishing the line of scrimmage, moving that defensive front backwards. But also like what the runner's giving us, too. It appears that he's been waiting all day long to get out here and take off.
They'll run on first down. Taylor, and a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
That's the end.
Now, Brandon, that's the way you want to run the football. There should almost be quote bubbles above the offense right now. Bam, boom, biff. That's how they feel good about moving the football.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. Complete out to Samuel on the quick throw. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 11 yards there, first down.
Of course, the catch was nice, but how about what happened after? Able to stay on his feet and gain all that additional yardage. So many of these slot guys, I think, have running back in their background.
Now a play fake here on first down. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't
Man, I just don't get it. I just
it's not an easy
not
job to go
get
and catch
how they
passes with
do
people
that.
trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
Damn.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Samuel. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it.
The Saints on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. He gets this into the hands of Taylor. And he's going to get the first down as he covers up after a pretty good shot there. 8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They give to Taylor out of the gun. And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call. So he was holding from that left tackle position.
Everyone tries to keep their hands inside when they're blocking ever since they liberalized the rules where you can extend them out. But sometimes they get out a little wide and they get detected grabbing some cloth.
They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. From the gun, it's Taylor. If they didn't have that penalty a moment ago, it'd be a 1st down. Still a nice 13-yard pickup. 2nd and 7 with our score tied at 7, but they're planning to change that soon. Only question, will they get 3 or 6 out of it? Down left side, a completion who's tied in. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
The Saints on 3rd down. They've been good. 3 for 4 thus far.
What is y'all doing?
Against a 3rd and 1 situation. On 3rd down, it's Taylor. And he gets this down to the 18. Good enough for a 1st down. 3rd down turns to 1st with that 5-yard pickup. Well, they gave themselves options there on the 3rd down play and were able to convert on that RPO.
Shows a lot of trust with the guy taking the snap, doesn't it? Because you're counting on him to make the right reads and give the ball where it's supposed to go. And he did on that play.
A quick throw complete to Chark. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here.
1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
Away from that.
They'll run here with Taylor. And he'll be stopped up after only a couple of yards as he gets it down to the 5. Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first battle. Keep coming after them. Put the pressure on them.
Again, it'll be Taylor. And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3.
The tackle made at the
2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that 2nd down is the time you go play action and throw the ball. I say commit to the run and think about it being 4-down territory. This defense has really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense got to have to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
Hopkins' kick is good. And the the Saints are going to take a 3-0 lead. That will go down as a 15-play drive, and it results in 3 points. So some disappointment?
It's funny. We had our conference before the game with the offensive coordinator, and what did he tell us? I just want every drive to end in a kick, right? An extra point, a punt, or a field goal. Well, in this case, I think it is a little bit of a disappointment because it did end in a kick, but that type of a drive should end in the end zone.
Root beer down there.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. It's been an awfully slow start for them. This is their third possession. They don't have a first down yet.
That means they have to change up what they're doing, and for some teams, it's a change in tempo, usually moving it to more up-tempo type of an offense, just to try and change their fortunes right now. What they've been doing so far isn't working. Maybe they'll do that.
Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. 2 minutes remaining in the first half. 10-7, our score. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. Now a play fake, and here's Locke. Flushed out right.
Play D.
Galladay is going to be intercepted.
Play D. Oh!
And he will not get all the way home, but he will take this back down to about the 2-yard line. He had his eyes on the end zone. He got close. At least he set the offense up nicely, but he's probably mad he didn't take that one to pay dirt.
I agree with you, and you know he's going to get teased because he didn't get it all the way into the end zone. But if they don't score now, if they don't get a touchdown, he won't just get teased. They'll be glaring at him. How'd you not score?
Well, they've got 3 tight ends here on 1st and goal to add some extra mass. On the ground, Geis. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal. Again, Geis. And he takes it across and into the end zone. Touchdown, Saints. A great effort there. His 6th touchdown of the season. And the Saints now add 6 to their lead. Now it's Hopkins to add the extra point. It's good to make it 17-7.
Makes the score Saints 17, Cowboys 7.
Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They find themselves down 17-7 as they start this drive 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Looking left side, he's got him in. That's Robinson. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. 1st down. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Now a handoff. Here's Williams. And he'll be pulled down as a penalty flag will rein in as well, and that would appear to be a face mask. So that flag will cost him 15.
And it doesn't matter anymore how you get the face mask. Any part of it, that's going to be 15 yards.
So the penalty yards marched off on the face mask. Here's 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, here's Locke. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. And they get 17 more on that one and another first down.
Not only have they completed a couple on this drive, but they peeled off some pretty good chunks of yardage, too.
Absolutely. Great start. 2 nice plays in the pass game. Now can they continue to feed off that? 1st and 10 here. And, you know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a 1-score game at half that might provide a psychological boost. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. 2nd and 8 coming from the 19. Shotgun snap to Locke. He'll get this one to Golladay. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. A good-looking drive for the Cowboys so far. It's a first down.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down, executed it to perfection. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Locke working out of the gun.
You play deep.
They bring it down to the sack back at the 16-yard line. Yetur Gross-Matos able to record his 5th sack of the season.
2nd down and goal.
After the sack on 1st down, Locke. This will be caught inside the 10.
Keep
The
on
Cowboys
playing
going to
it.
use their
Wow.
2nd timeout now, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half.
You gotta set him up. You gotta set him up.
A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. From the gun, it's Locke. Flush to his right. 4th down after the New Orleans defense holds serve.
Incomplete on the throwaway.
So they won't get a touchdown, but here's a chance to at least get 3 to end the first half. From the right hash, and this one just a chippy. And this one is right through. And they're back within a touchdown. It's 17-10. So, yes, they'll still be down going into intermission, but the deficit is now made even smaller, very manageable.
Yeah, and if nothing haywire happens here in his last couple of precious seconds, they will go into the locker room with a nice bounce in their step, having gotten a little bit closer on the scoreboard.
1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel is somewhat safe that might actually pop and turn into a big play. That's what you usually run in this situation.
Or go 4 verticals because why not?
Here we go.
You're feeling it, right? You're just feeling it.
Oh!
Just well upfield across the 45. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports halftime report.
And Hopkins set to kick off.
It's the Cowboys who get the football first, and they trail here as well as we resume action in the 3rd quarter. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors. But overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Operating from the gun. Block. Open man is Galladay.
Kill him! Kill him out there, Simmons.
33, 5 yards on the play. That catch good for 5.
Kill him
It's
out
3rd
there.
down.
Didn't they tell us in our meetings that they needed to account for him on each and every play?
You think? A guy of his caliber? So how does a guy like him get that wide open?
That usually means there's a tire breakdown on what the coverage was. That everyone thought they were doing something, and they were supposed to be doing something else. But bottom line is, no matter what, you have to know where he is and cover him on every play.
Going to Galladay.
3rd and 2. Lock's going to throw.
Kill him out there, baby.
Well, this is
Oh, my
it's
God.
He
No!
takes it down deep into enemy
Go!
territory. They're able
Oh!
to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. And at this stage, down in the second half, looks like they just wanted to find a way to get it in the hands of their playmaker, and they did.
I think you're exactly right. I don't think the coordinator's looking at his play sheet and trying to figure out which play will work well. He's trying to figure out how to get the ball to the playmaker that you just described. Looking down at that sheet, you find people plays, not necessarily X's and O's, and that's exactly what they did there.
They'll come out in the pistol. After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. From the gun, block. That's caught at the 1. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. A.J. Brown, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Cowboys are an extra point away from tying the football game.
Sorry.
And he gets it to go, and we're all even, 17 apiece.
That ties the game at 17.
So all square here in this 3rd quarter as the kick's away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
25-yard line. The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And their lead has evaporated in this 3rd quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Anthony Harris on the tackle.
That's a really good gain right there. They pick up 5 yards halfway to a 1st down. The only problem now in the huddle, everyone's going to want to touch the football. Be a lot of chattering now because they've seen that they can move the line of scrimmage.
They run once more with Taylor. He'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A gain of 20 and a 1st down.
That's a nice run right there, able to get to the outside. And so many times defenses say, okay, we've got you hemmed in. But if you're running the football, at least you know where everyone is coming from. You don't have to worry about the backside of that. That allows you to run with a little bit more confidence as you traverse down the field.
Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. Options galore here. 2nd and a few inches.
At the Cowboys' 39-yard line.
Was supposed to happen last time.
And he takes us just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out.
Saving
16 yards, a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
first down. It's Taylor. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
Well, that last run makes this a 100-yard night. I've loved the way he's hit the holes. He's been quick, he's been decisive, and he's been a whole lot of fun to watch.
Again, it's Taylor. Saints touchdown. Jonathan Taylor with touchdown number 20 on the year. And the Saints have moved out in front. A strong, determined run there, Charles, to get in for 6 points.
This is why it's such a team game, isn't it? And I know it sounds really generic and it sounds almost trite, but the blocks were made up front, offensive line, collective victory at the line of scrimmage and downfield. And how about the finish to the run all the way into the end zone?
And he'll bang that one through.
Next the score is Saints 24, Cowboys 17.
Let's go, D.
Dustin Hopkins set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They did what they had to do to start this third quarter, went down, got the touchdown to cut the lead, but the matching touchdown a moment ago, and we're right back where we started at halftime.
Yeah, you're exactly right, partner. They had a little bounce in their step after scoring that first touchdown, but the defense
better get out.
And that's the problem right now. Can they get better play from their defense while they continue to score on offense?
34-yard line.
Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's second and a yard from the 34. They fake the handoff. Now Locke. On the crossing route, complete. It's Robinson. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one, a gain of 20 and a first down. You can just kind of sense the momentum turning here. It's 1st and 10. Play action. Now it's Locke. Throw left side complete. That's Robinson. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
Superstar.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
On second down, Michelle. And good running, going to get this down close to a first at the Saints 32. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
We on the island, baby. We trust you. We trust you. No, we don't.
Throwing on first down is Locke.
Get him! Look at this.
Left side is Brown. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
A.J. Brown.
Okay, so now the question, how did he get that wide open?
Well, we both know that he shouldn't, because from the time they handed out scouting reports before this game, he was circled, starred, everything. Find him, cover him. But sometimes you can scheme a guy open. You put the receivers in a bunch. Maybe you move some motion. Maybe you put him on the backside of a formation, and all of a sudden you've got a better matchup. Every now and then, the offensive guys, they figure a way to get him open, even with everyone keeping eyes on him.
And that's certainly a guy they want to keep trying to scheme open.
And 1 yard to go.
They tried the throw on second down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. try and run for it. Here's Williams. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. It's a gain of 12, and the Cowboys pick up the first.
A gain of 12. First down, Cowboys.
1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
Why do you keep doing that? Come on. It's a pick 6.
Operating from the gun. Block. He'll drop this down to Williams. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. It's a gain of 6 on the play, and that'll make this a 2nd down.
2nd and 4 at the 4-yard line.
They'll run out of the gun here.
Yeah, we play deep.
And he is
you ain't gonna get in there that
tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
Come on with it.
Losing 3 yards here. And that's going to
Doing
bring
that.
up the 3rd down.
Come on. Look at this.
From the gun. Lock. He's got it. And boy, he is very close to a first down. But from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short.
On the play. Brings up 4th down.
Yeah.
And now movement and a whistle, and they may have to rethink their plans on 4th down.
Game time, boys.
So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This is an easy one, 23-yarder. And his kick is right there. It's good, and that'll bring him back within 4. So an interesting call there to take the 3. I mean, I guess they're thinking that their hands were tied, but, you know, 4th quarter, that field goal might not help them that much in the air.
Yeah, eventually they're going to need the touchdown. The thinking must have been they didn't feel confident about picking it up there, hoping maybe on defense they can get better field position, get a turnover, get a better play, and then they'll have a chance to attack the end zone.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. They have the lead, obviously, late in the game. I guess the good news for them is if for some reason they would make a mistake, a field goal does the opposition no good.
Everyone loves to have a little bit of a cushion, and that helps you immeasurably. But the bottom line is do all the things that you're taught in order to close out the game. Don't even let that become an issue.
Yeah, but still a one-possession game. This one not fully over yet. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. They go to the ground again with Taylor. Pick up about 4 yards as he's taken down at the 31. Charles, you'd said the magic number was probably right around 20 for this defense because they're facing one of the top 5 offenses in the league in terms of points scored. They've had their moments, but this offense just a little too good, isn't it?
They really are, because no matter what you do to make an adjustment on defense, they've had an answer for it.
And he's going to come up a bit short. He needed to get to the 35 for the first, but he only makes it to the 34. They turn it and they are going to stop him on 4th and 1 as they'll end up going backwards. The Saints decision
Let's go, D. We need you.
backfires. And Dallas, they'll take over in terrific field position. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll run it with Williams. And he struggles to get a yard here, maybe a yard, down to the 31. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Block off of play action. Throw right side, complete to Williams. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed, too.
Now a 1st down carry. It's Williams. And he was able to shed one tackle, but could not get away from there. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Block.
Got him. You thought you was going to keep doing that crossing shit.
Brought down. Is sacked there by Roquan Smith. And on that one, the protection just broke down.
You've got to have that leverage, don't you? We always talk about low man wins in the running game for an offensive lineman versus a defensive lineman. It's essentially the same thing in pass protection. Get lower than that defensive lineman so that you can keep your balance and keep him away from your guy trying to throw the football.
Throwing on 3rd and long. This is switching me. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. Operating from the gun. Block. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. Mike Evans with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Cowboys have retaken the lead. And down near the goal line here, they're able to throw it in.
And the key word, quick. Quick hitter. Out of his hands fast, into the receiver's hands even faster.
Extra point right down the middle. And that gives them a 3-point lead.
24.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Why do you want to put in the
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the 4th quarter, and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one.
We kill us!
And they do finally get him, but he takes it to the 25. A big-time play there for New Orleans. And even 50 yards.
And at the 25-yard line.
Hey, Chuck, if y'all niggas don't suspend True, dog, I know something, dog.
Why?
This nigga, I'm blowing him out. 40, it's like 2 minutes
Exactly
left in the
50
game.
yards on that last play as they just go from 125 to the other for 1st and 10.
Out of the blue, it's the arrow on his thing, and then the game shuts off.
What you mean an error on this thing?
Back to Taylor on 1st down. He's able to work free for about 6 down to the 18.
Yeah.
Brought down at the 18-yard line.
3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th.
I'm about to put it up there so y'all can see it. And nigga, you need to do something about it, dog, because he bold-faced cheated. He didn't want his players to go down and all that. And I ain't gonna get
So it's Saints football
What
as
you
we
mean?
get
There
you
was some players hurt.
And let's see what they've come up with
was some
offensively
players
after
hurt.
having time to talk it over.
No, it wasn't no players hurt. But when you lose like that, all of your players' morale goes y'all so he wouldn't get off. You know how the game goes.
On second down, it's Taylor. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 4 coming up.
Out the blue, he running the ball because the game is over. Blowing him out. 40, I think 42, 42 to 24. Couldn't do nothing. Killing him. And then this nigga done quit the game, dog. Period. And I was home and I was free.
In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. He'll pitch it. And he'll be stopped up at the line of scrimmage with a flag down. Let's check on the call.
This nigga quit.
They done did this stuff.
So instead of giving them another 3rd down, they'll decline it. Brings up 4.
Now that's
The whole damn game they done did
spend
this.
a lot of time considering it. Just know that you're probably going to get the ball
They
back.
cheating.
Good job declining that
You
penalty.
playing your game?
Yeah.
Call me right when you're done, dog. You got to do something about this, dog. This ain't cool. Because none of my dudes is going to get their upgrades or nothing.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it on 4th down. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll get it with just over 90 seconds to go in the ball game.
Field goal, we the champs. We the champs, baby. Going for
And no
a
move to
field
get the offense off the field. Despite failing once, they're going to go again here on 4th down. Back to throw.
Got him.
Over the middle, hauled in by
We the
Sharp.
champs.
And he'll be touchdown here.
Go for no field goal.
Pick up the first. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a
bomb.
1st down.
Keep it bombing.
Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown, and that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal.
When the last time you had it?
Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number
I
2,
seen him earlier. They don't
as the
let
clock
Max
shows
watch.
50 seconds to play here in quarter number 4.
You ain't had them since school? Oh, I don't know what it is.
Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown, and that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. They'll look to run the 2, and the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. They'll keep it on the ground. Taylor, and for a second straight play, that Cowboy defense gets him to the ground behind the line of scrimmage.
That's a nice example of good team defense right there. Ball was snapped at the 1-yard line. They knocked him back and caused a loss. But you notice they were trying to find any type of a gap to run through. Wasn't one available, and they stuffed the play right there in the middle of the field.
And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1. The Cowboys signal for their 3rd and final timeout. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. This to tie things up in the final minute. And Hopkins' kick is good. And that will tie this game here in the final minute of play. Well, we knew this had the potential to be a tight game, but with less than 3 minutes to play, couldn't be any tighter. We're all tied.
All locked up, right? And this next drive is going to tell us everything we need to know about this game, because I want to see how they come out with the football. Are they going to be aggressive and attack downfield? You still got a 2-minute warning to come up? Are they going to be conservative and try and hold on and maybe just get to overtime?
5-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They've got work to do, but they do still have a bit of time here.
And they've got to feel comfortable with that, but they have all their play sequences called. If they get out of bounds, that allows them to huddle and call another play, but if they don't, it's hurry up to the line of scrimmage.
And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Maurice Hurst in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. 2nd and 10. To throw is Locke. Gonna let one fly for Robinson. And this is gonna be intercepted. Isaiah Simmons picking it off. And what an effort on the final play of regulation. All zeros on the clock, and we are headed to OT. And we have free football. Overtime. Here we go, my friend.
And the way this game played out, this is exactly how it should end, going to overtime, because neither one got an advantage today.
It's a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, partner.
Okay, so in the past, we had sudden death. First team to score wins, but no longer. Now, if the team receives the ball, scores a touchdown, they win the game. If they kick a field goal, though, or don't score, the other team gets a possession. And after both teams get a possession, then we're into sudden death. First team to score wins the game.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Set for their first drive here in overtime. And this is where the crowd can really become a factor.
They've had to battle it all day, but I know what you're saying. In overtime,
Pick 6.
that gets doubled, doesn't it? At least, because now the crowd really wants to be involved and help their team. And that first drive can dictate the whole thing, because they know if this team takes it downfield and scores a touchdown, it's game over.
It's been loud in here so far. Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10. From the gun, Locke. Throw left side, taken in by Galladay. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here, up to the 34. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. 3rd and 1, trying to keep this drive in overtime going. A big one coming up. Operating from the gun, Locke. And Robinson with a big catch. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36.
On the play.
Got what he needed for the first down with a gain of 2. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Locke looks to throw it again.
Come on. Why we can't get no fumble?
To the 45. A good play there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
Brings up 2nd.
They're hitting him all game.
A 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. on the ground. This is Williams. And he'll be taken
And I knew
down
this was
before
going to
he
be one
works
of
it
them
past the
games,
50.
man.
They go with the ground
He
game.
ain't got a
pick up the
holding
first.
penalty
Now in
or
plus
nothing.
territory.
And that changes
I got
the
about
mentality
5
of the play
of
caller,
them.
doesn't it? Once they cross the 50,
He get a hit stick
they
from
think they're
I
in the
can't
strike
get
zone.
nothing.
All right, you don't have to be in the red zone to take those big
Go.
shots downfield or go after the end zone. Right now, that might be available to him.
And now this first drive in OT continues. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 46. A bit of an opening there on the first down run as they get this forward for about 6 yards.
He's tackled at
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. He'll take that anytime you hand the ball to a back.
They'll come up on a 2nd and 4 now from the 40-yard line. 2 minutes left in this overtime session, and still all tied. From the 40 now on 2nd down. Watt, and he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. 23 yards the pickup there.
Brandon, that's a huge completion there. That puts them in field goal range, but let's face it, they don't want 3 here. They want 6. With these overtime rules, a touchdown finishes it off.
Yeah, looking to win it right away. Good to know, though, that they have 3 in their back pocket if they need it. And this will be caught. It's a touchdown. An absolute stunned silence here as they have come in and stolen this one in overtime. Partner, a great game that we got to see and making it extra special. Not only did